Okay, so this is the Caridinia tank that I'm cycling right now. It's actually really nice. Aquascape looked pretty good. We're on day 10. I'm gonna try and do it for 30 days, but I am getting a little impatient because currently there's no ammonia and the nitrite is zero. A little bit of nitrate, which is fine. But I'm like dying to put some shrimp in here. This time instead of using the fluval stratum, I went with the Brightwell extra fine. I couldn't find the fine, but I guess oh, can't focus. This should be okay. It's not too small. It's not too big. Um, from all the reviews I've done, the Brightwell volcanic, I guess is volcanic ash or whatever they rolled up, is better than the fluval stratum because it lasts longer. I have one guy that's been using it for over 4 years and is still buffering like 6.2, 6.3 pH. The fluval stratum breaks down so fast. Sometimes I only get maybe a year and a half out of it. But the Brightwell seem to be the way to go these days. And I'm actually using all Brightwell products. I even grabbed the mineralizer, the Caridinia Plus, GH Plus. So I'm using that, and I'm going to run it at 150 TDS. I'm also using the Brightwell bacteria, and the Brightwell is kind of like a what do you call it? It's a kind of like a fertilizer that feeds the bacteria, so that allows you to do like a fishless cycle, and that's what I'm doing right now. But according to Brightwell, this substrate doesn't leach ammonia, and I tested it day one, and there was no ammonia. And right now we're on day 10. I did like a 5% water change just for the heck of it. Still no ammonia. There's zero KH in here. I might do another 5% today, or I might wait until day 14. But if I'm seeing no ammonia and I put bacteria and the fertilizer in there, it's for the bacteria to feed, and I don't really feel the need to wait 30 days to cycle this because technically the tank is cycled right now. Not only that, the uh, the filters that I use came from an active tank that was already cycled because I was preparing to do this tank like about 2 months in advance. So I think the tank is ready to go. I might just wait about 4 more days and I order the shrimp. I'm just going to start off with crystal reds and try to get back to where I was with the crystal reds with the Caridiana shrimp before I bought this house because I lost all my Caridinas and see how it goes. If everything goes well with the Brightwell, then I'll just make more tanks. And again, this tank stand I made from scratch. Home Depot. Wood is kind of back to normal now, so I can pretty much make a stand for about, I would say, $20. And if you try to buy a 20 long tank or stand these days, it's going to cost a lot, probably over $100. So I think I'm running out of patience, so I'm more than likely going to start the shrimp in here in the next like week or so. I'll just order them because I don't want it to get too cold because I live up like upstate New York, sort of, and the colder it gets, it's going to be harder to have shrimp shipped because I don't want them too stressed out with the temperature change if they're coming from a warm climate and then they're going into like northeast and they get cold. But I think I'm going to start this process and we'll see how it goes.